Would you believe it, eh? Look, flat tyre on the motorbike. Would you believe it, eh? Look, flat tyre on the motorbike. Flat as a pancake. Gone down really, really fast. I'm only about 10 kilometres from the mountain range, from the viewpoint where I'm going. And I've got a bloody puncture, eh? So, this is the joys of motorbiking, eh? So, it's not as if I've got a bolt tyre or anything, I've got a good tyre on it. I actually pulled off the main road about 15-20 minutes ago in a lay-by, just for a couple of minutes. And when I come back on the road after a couple of kilometres, I notice a bit of a wobble on the bike. So the tyre was going down. I picked someone up out of the lay-by. Now I've been walking with the bike to get here because a guy pulled up on a motorbike and he said, if you go a little bit further in front, there's a couple of houses. I said, well, I'll go there, but I'll have to walk with the bike. I've got all the gear. I've got a manual pump. I've got a puncture repair kit. So I thought, well, I'll get here and then I'll try and get the wheel off. Well, I've got to get my bags off first. So I've just arrived here and the guy's come back on his little motorbike and he said, listen, about 2 kilometres that direction going back to where I've come from, there's a barasheria, a repair place, tyre repair place. And there's a petrol station also. It's closed till 1:30, but he said, listen, I'll go home now. I've got a little compressor what runs off of a battery. I'll bring it here. If we can get the tyre pumped up for you to go ride it to that repair place. So I'm waiting for him to come back. If not, I've got to walk with it. The trouble is, when you've got weight on it, you're going to end up knackering the inner tube up, so I don't really want to do that. So let's hope when he comes back, it will blow up and get me down there 2 kilometres. And then I'll have to wait till the tyre company opens. But bloody unbelievable, eh? I'm almost there at the mountain range. I thought I'd get there and have some lunch. It's getting on for 12 o'clock now, so places have closed. But anyway, there's no you can do about it, is there? You've got to make most of it, so at least it's not pissing it down with rain. So let's hope when it comes back we can get some air in it and I'll get off to the petrol station. Well, I've managed to make it to the motorbike shop. I'm assuming this is it. He said on the left hand side. Petrol station's further down there. But it's still early anyway. It's not even 1 o'clock yet. So I've got to wait for them to open. But I found the problem. Look. A bloody nail there. Great big nail. So it's definitely knackered the inner tube. I assume that anyway. The guy arrived on the motorbike with the little compressor and it wouldn't fill the tyre up. So we assumed it was a very big hole in the inner tube. So I've basically walked with the bike. You know, had the engine running, had it in gear, walking at the side of it. To get here, it took me about 15 minutes, 2 kilometres in that direction. So 10 kilometres, look, top one, brown, Serra do Rio do Rastro, 10k, that's to the top of the mountain range. So I was probably only 8k away. So anyway, I'm here now. I'm going to have a little bit of food while I'm waiting and let's hope he's got an inner tube. Get the job done and continue on the journey. But that's life, isn't it? I had a guy in a BMW also stop and ask me if I wanted help. So at least there's people willing to help. So see you later. Well, one constellation is opened at 1 o'clock, not 1:30. So there we go, look up on the jack and wheel off. There we go folks, all done. 1:30 now, so I've been here 40 minutes. 10 minutes waiting for him to open and 30 minutes to do the job, and he's done a really good job. And that's what we took out, or he took out. So someone must have left that now there for me. Now, I will say one thing, it's not very often I'm impressed, but he's got all the equipment there and he's done a lovely job. He didn't just change the inner tube, it was ripped to pieces with that bloody nail. He took the tyre off, turned the tyre inside out, sanded it down where the nail had gone through with proper stone, and put a big rubber patch on the inside of the tyre. Cleaned all the wheel before putting the new tube back in. Job done, greased it up, greased my chain. 60 reais, so can't grumble at all, eh? 40 minutes later I'm back on the road. So let's continue. So this here is the zip wire. See the cable there? Going down, down, down. Now then, these are called coati, South America and Central America. Apparently there's 4 types, so I'm not sure what type these are, but in Portuguese they are called coati. Very similar, Q-U-A-T-E, and in English, coati, C-O-A-T-I. Beautiful, eh? Apparently they live in the trees. But we're right up on top of the mountains here. They are related to the raccoon. Tame, aren't they? Because they're used to tourists. They do smell a little bit. And the dog here, look, the dog's obviously used to them. Beautiful. There's a few more here, look. Dog after them. The use of the dogs, obviously, look, there's a bit of a bar here. This is a very popular place, but at the moment you can't see a thing with the mist. So we'll stay here for a while, maybe it will clear. So as I say, there's all the tourists come here. This is the viewpoint right at the top. Loads of motorbikes on the way up here. Well folks, let's hope this mist clears. It was lovely lower down, but now we've arrived right at the top of the mountain range. It's very misty, but it's only 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so there's a chance it will clear. We'll hang around for a while and try and get a view down there on video. So this is the mountain range of Rio Rastro, which is in Santa Catarina, South Brazil. So the mountain range is Serra do Rio do Rastro in Portuguese, and very popular with the tourists and motorcycles especially. I mean, you probably noticed on the way up there, Mount Pass, there's loads rolled in and left here since I've been here. A lot of people from Argentina. And then you've got the very famous coatis. So there's a few over here, we'll go and have a look. They do stink a little bit, to be honest. One come right up to it, look at that. Oh yes. They'll come in there. Olha, meu Deus do céu, encheu. Ó, meu ali. Passa pra mim. Agora tem uma filmagem bonita. Jesus Christ, look at them. They like the biscuits.
Foi, padrão, né, cara? Ele também. É mais alto, é mais fácil.
Tem cheiro forte ele.
A couple of women there with dollies.
Agora foi na maçã, ó.
Look at them. A few stickers on here, eh? What people have left. The motorcyclists. Yeah, it's a pity, you know, it's misty because it's a beautiful view down there.
Okay.
folks, we're back again. It's the next morning, 8 o'clock. Apparently this is the time you need to come here, because after 10 o'clock you get all the mist, the cloud. You can see it down there, can't you? Right down in the distance, and it'll start rising up. So here we go, look, there's the road. Look at the traffic there. There's a lorry coming up. So there's about 10 cars behind it. Well, that's the way I came in yesterday. All the way down there. Back down to that little village where I had my tyre repaired. So it's about 12 kilometres down to that town. Well, look at that, eh? Very beautiful, eh? I imagine those coati, they live in the rocks. Hey, in the cliffs down there, in the bushes. So we haven't got any coati here, but at least we've had a view into the valley there. That's the main purpose of coming back here this morning, to get a look down there without the clouds. But another hour or so you won't see anything down there. So hope you enjoyed it then, and if you like this type of thing, share with your friends, subscribe and like if you don't mind, and keep watching. Take care, see you soon, bye bye.